Well, whenever a new Yakuza game is released, I like to come on with a series of videos, and I thought for today we'd look at this toy. This is the Figma 283 Yakuza as a Kazuma Kiryu statue, and I had pre-ordered this one back right after the release of Yakuza 5, so December of 2015. And it just got here. I'll sort of spin it around. You can see the figure. Pretty well detailed. It was just delayed and delayed and delayed for so long. I was supposed to get it February of 2016. Then it was April. Then it was August. Then it was September. And it just came. So I pre-ordered it through folks over at Right Stuff, that anime place, and see if we can get a nice little zoom here. I'm not a big toy collector, but for this one I figured, I want to support the series, and this just seemed like a unique collectible. So I don't know all of the points of articulation. I'd say at least 6, but it's a pretty interesting toy. It has, so we can see this little pointer here. It has a couple of different faces. I'll show those to you. The pointer's not working. The jacket is actually somewhat like loose-fitting plastic. He's got a cigarette. A couple of different hands that you can add, so it's fairly posable. Let's pull back here. I'll give you an idea of scale. It was about $60, and I only had one other Figma toy, and that was this guy, and you can't even see it. This is Ken. So I don't know if this is from the same series, but I assumed that I would be getting something like this Ken toy here, because this was actually less expensive. Well, I think I got this used, so maybe that's not a good comparison. But same deal, it has the face you can take off, and, the different poses you can make and stuff like that. So I was a little surprised by that, but nonetheless, it is cool to have a Kazuma Kiryu toy. Now let's take a look at the box. I don't know if you guys can see this. Of course, it was a little damaged, thanks to our lovely mail delivery person, but so be it. You can see the stuff that it comes with. This is the different faces. It comes with a gun. It comes with an energy drink and a spare cigarette. Pretty difficult to get the cigarette in his hand, in a number of different hands. You can't see them, but they're sort of in the bottom here. And then on the back you can see all of the different poses. I found it somewhat, I'll get him in the frame here, somewhat difficult to do the poses with this little, whatever you want to call it, attachment. It doesn't fit flush into the back, so it's hard to sort of lift him with it, although, well, if he's leaning back, he does get a little bit of a lift. But yeah, I'm not someone who's going to play with it or fool around with the toy. I think for my purpose, I'm just going to keep it on the mantle with right next to this Ken figure. We'll zoom out. And yeah, but I mean, overall, there's just not a lot of Yakuza themed accessories and collectibles out there. So I was happy to get this. I assume they are still on sale with Right Stuff, and I've also seen them from Japan on Amazon. So there you have it, Kazuma Kiryu, Figma 283 action figure, and just happy to have it, happy to support the series, and it was actually kind of a great little bonus to get this just as I was playing Yakuza 0.